The game industry's newest form of entertainment, virtual reality, might not last. Here's why. By this stage, we all know what VR is. It's a headset that tracks your movements and allows you to feel immersed within a 3D environment, giving you the illusion that you're actually a part of the 3D simulated world. But the limitations of the current VR technology are evident if we look into how it actually works. A typical VR system works with a series of gyroscopes and a dual display setup, where each eye has a separate image. These displays are used to simulate 3D in the real world, which allows our brain to understand depth and making the experience feel more realistic and immersive. But this can have its side effects, such as getting motion sickness, as the scene around us might be moving, but we aren't. When our brain notices movement and our vestibular system does not, this can make us feel sick. For all the technology within the current VR systems, the one crux of our current consumer experiences is movement within our virtual scene, where current technology has us using keyboard keys or handheld controllers as an option to move around. And that's for all the games that actually allow us to move around the scene ourselves. There is technology, however, that's been developed to combat this. This is with omnidirectional treadmills, which allow us to walk around the environment in 360 degrees. The only issue that I can see, admittedly being from someone who hasn't used one of these systems, is they seem to be clunky and awkward and might not actually create the holy grail of VR experiences that we're looking for. The other option is us using a special headset with location tracking technology that will track your location within a room, such as the Oculus Quest. This negates the motion sickness effect due to the fact you actually are moving around the environment. Also with this system, there are limitations. Firstly, you're limited by the size of the room you're set up in. And with the screen covering your full vision, the best case scenario is having a camera show the environment to you, which means you're limited to safe, controlled environments, such as in your home. But there is a technology that is getting created which will blow all of this out of the water and rewrite what it means to be a VR experience, and that's AR. AR allows the 3D environment to be superimposed within the real world. These use on-glass display technology or special projection, which will project the image straight onto our eyes. This combined with camera tracking technology allows simulated objects or scenes to be placed within the real world. So here's why future versions of this technology could replace VR as we know it today. With technology that allows full coverage over the eyes, it could get to the stage where it's as good as the current VR screen over the eyes technology. But also having the ability to track the environment around us means we can create 3D environments to be tracked to the real world. And as we walk around, the AR cameras know this and tracks the environment to match. You could go to a local park or field and project a full level of Halo or Overwatch, and you can actually walk around the scene yourself. And if you want to play with your friends, this could reinvent LAN parties. Plus, it has multiple uses. These glasses would have the ability to immerse you in a full and all-consuming environment. And when you don't want to play games, the glasses will be able to assist you in smaller tasks, such as give you navigation information or notifications. It could do for glasses what the iPhone did for phones, give the ability for not only basic information and tasks, such as weather, stocks, and emails, but also be a powerful gaming system with processors that could rival the computers of today. And it's not only games that could utilize this technology. With computer-generated graphics getting more and more photorealistic, we could create new and unique film-like stories, but ones where we actually are a part of it. Remember the Transformers scene, where the female has the Transformers flying over the top of her, merely missing her. Other than the fact it is a gross sexualization and misrepresentation of females on film. But now imagine that scene in AR. You could be standing right in the middle of a battle scene. No longer are you watching a third-person perspective of the scene taking place. But where is today's technology in regards to AR? Well, there are companies, big and small, all vying to be the first with usable consumer-grade AR glasses. Some are useful for simple things, such as giving you notifications pushed from your phone. Other more advanced systems, such as Microsoft's Hololens and Magic Leap, have been developing their own camera tracking technology. However, both of these are only available for commercial customers, and a true consumer-grade product is still not available for anyone to access and use on a daily basis. Companies such as Google and Apple are said to be developing true consumer-grade AR glasses to do just this. Both these companies have already developed AR systems within our phones, with AR Core and AR Kit. This allows developers to experiment with AR technology without needing the glasses available to use. If we are to achieve this new vision of VR, what are the hurdles to overcome? The issues with this technology are yet to come to fruition. That's not to mention the regulations and the laws that will have to be written around this. For example, with technology with the ability to flash anything in front of your vision, it doesn't take a genius to realise the dangers of this. Just look at the videos on YouTube of people walking into things like fountains because they're too preoccupied on their phones, or the accidents that occur with vehicles due to distractions on the road. This would take decades to develop a new framework for everyone to adhere to that is a compromise between public safety and the benefits that AR has to offer. Aside from the regulatory issues, what are the issues with our current AR technology? Well, for starters, they have a limited viewing area where only a certain amount of your vision has the graphics displayed. This is a far cry from the full immersive experience shown on their marketing material. So let's say the technology hurdles were overcome. How could this work in practice? When the AR system wants to cover your vision, it would have to ask. And since it can understand depth, it could check that you were in an open, safe location before entering the experience. And if it does sense potential dangers, such as cars and other dangerous objects, it could ask you to change locations first. And if a potential danger does get in your way, the scene could simply pause and give you a notification, letting you know you've gotten too close to something. You often hear the older generation complain that people are going outside and playing less in favour of screens inside. This concept could be a way of getting people out and about again, and make use of public spaces such as ovals and parks that sit empty. But for me, it's a way of getting people to socialise and interact with people within the community. From a productivity standpoint, there'll be less looking at screens, and when junk mail or pointless notifications are sent, it could show right up in the corner of your vision and can be ignored without having to pull your phone out and have a look. As history shows, and my prediction states, there will be a democratisation of technology. For example, computers going from entire rooms to something that's small enough to fit in our pockets. The current technology that needs treadmills could be made obsolete with something that many of us wear every day. Many people have envisioned a world where the digital world will exist in harmony amongst us in the real world. For example, the holograms in films such as Star Wars and Blade Runner. And we could be finally getting that world. Just maybe for now, with an intermediate between us. The implications of this technology aren't something to be taken lightly, but after this shift will come a world that will reinvent games, movies and entertainment, making it a more physical, social and enriching experience for everyone. A world where we don't have to look at a rectangle in order to interact with others, where we don't have to make games more immersive, because we'll already be immersed within the world that we live every day. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please do me a solid. Like, subscribe and ring that bell. Or just watch some of these videos here.